This is a customization which is done for a particular customer, where they create metal door frames. Okay, so we have created users, so that only those users who are authorized to use this application can use this application. So I have given a name, password, login. So now I enter the information which is required. EQR customer, contact number is contact person is John, job number is 0012. Now what it does is, basically when I click next, it is going to open SolidWorks behind the scene, and it is going to read what is kept here. So this works on a Weldment folder structure format. So you have a folder called profile, under which you can have different categories like double rebate, single rebate, or whatever, non fire retarded or something. So whatever categories which are whatever folders you have, those will be listed in this combo box here, and each category can have different files. Now these files are nothing but the profiles which are used for creating the door frame. So you can see that those many are listed here. So what my application does is, basically it reads this sketch, all the dimension, and then display it here. The use of this is, basically if I want to change any of these dimensions, I can click on edit window and I can simply change the dimensions. So for example, if I want this as 100, this as 45, this, whatever. So I can change this, I can rename the profile, and then I can click OK to go back. So, or you can reset it to go back to the original values. Now I can simply use another profile, so it will read this and it will show you this is a different profile. Now I'm going to change this to 25 and this to 45, okay, and I will make this as 120. I'm going to save this as profile underscore s and click OK. So it is going to update the preview by creating that profile, and you can see that it has created a profile called profile underscore s in here. Okay, now the next step is basically that if you want to when you want to create how many number of frames you want to create, so you can put the quantity here, like 10. What is going to be the thickness? So let's say 1.2 mm is the thickness. What is going to be the K factor? You can use these K factors which are listed in the Excel file, which always can be changed according to your requirement. Then the reveal height, let's say 2000, reveal width 1000. If you want to use a hinge, or you can say NA, which is not applicable. I want to use a hinge and I want 3 of them to be used. Then I want to select the type of lock which I am going to use and what is going to be the strike height. If I want frame fixing or no, I can select that, and when you click next, it is going to start a new SolidWorks session, and it is going to create this entire frame automatically. So you can see that it is very quickly creating these things, and it creates that which are saved under C:frame. Again, it is going to create those same folder structure which you have here and save them in this. Now it is actually creating the cutouts which are required for hinge fixing. It is going to create a cutout which is required for lock. It also renames the features. Okay, you can see that hinge cut is created, a lock cut is created. Now it is creating the frame fixing cut. Okay, so all these things are cut, all these things are created. You can see a isometric view where there are hinge cutouts. Okay, there is a lock cutout, and these holes, small holes which you see on both sides, are for frame fixing. Now I can simply go here and expand the cut list folder, where you can see that there are three bodies. One is a hinge jam, header, log jam. Okay, all these are created and all these are sheet metal bodies. So you can export the DXF. So what this functionality is giving you now is a cut list. It shows you what is the log jam, hinge jam and header, bounding box length, bounding box width and the thickness. Okay, if you want to save this SLDPRT file, okay, you can save it. If you don't want to save it, don't save it. You can simply go and say that okay, I want DXF and SAT files. So you just click on both and click save. Okay, so it is going to create these files under here. Save. Okay, now it's taking the flat pattern of hinge jam, then it will do the same thing for log jam, and then it will do the same thing for header, and all the drawings would be the DXF files and the SAT files would be saved. You can see that two are already created. Third one is being created. Now you can also see that there are two files for each of them. DR stands for double rebate profile 3, which is what we have created just now. Header.dxf, header.sat file, hinge jam dxf, hinge jam sat, and log jam dxf, log jam sat. So depending on what kind of machine you have, you can utilize this functionality.